How's it going, everybody? So real quick, I'm going to show you one flashbang for every single map in CS2 Premiere. So starting off with Anubis, I'm going to go ahead and show you what I consider to be the best flashbang right after I thank today's sponsor, SkinsMonkey. So SkinsMonkey is an automated CS2 trading site that provides an instant way for you to get new skins. All you have to do is select your old skins that you don't want anymore and then pick out some fresh ones to trade for. It's as easy as that. And right now you could get a free $5 if you use code CSTactics on the site. And finally, you could get up to a 35% deposit bonus when using my code. So thanks again to SkinsMonkey for sponsoring this video. Links in the description. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. So my favorite flash on all of Anubis is coming right here into this little corner and doing a simple left click throw on the far right little dot above this window. There's 3 dots. You just aim at the far right one and do a simple left click throw. That's going to go through this window and land right up here in this position. And what makes this so unbelievably powerful is as your teammates are pushing out, they can be all the way up to here and they won't get blinded. And take a look. All 3 of these enemies are completely full blind without hardly any time to react whatsoever. I mean, take a look at it from this angle. They're not going to be able to turn from that. It pretty much full blinds everywhere except someone holding behind this pillar early on, or someone up in heaven if they're tucked on the far right-hand side. So, you know, if you smoke this off, you're going to have a very, very, very easy sight hit if you're bombing this flash over as your teammates are pushing up. And now moving on over to Ancient, the flash that I have the most success with is over here on the B side. I go right into this little X in the door, and I'm just going to do a jump throw towards the bottom of this little stain. To be precise, I'll go from the very bottom of this B all the way over to where this little darker stain is on the rock. So I'll go right here and do a simple jump throw. And what makes this so good is it may look like it's going to blind your teammates, but it actually goes on the opposite side of this little pillar, and it's not going to full blind your team as they're running up. But on the other side of this, any of the CTs holding any of the common angles, well, they're going to get absolutely obliterated without hardly any time to react whatsoever. I mean, take a look at all these different positions. They just don't have any time whatsoever to react from this thing, and you're going to be able to push up without your teammates being blind. But make sure you calm that they're going to be half blind, because sometimes people will still get upset even if they're half blinded from a flash. And now moving on over to Vertigo, I would say the best flash for this map is right after you're finished throwing all of your utility right here. You're going to just stand up in this corner, aim at this little yellow part all the way up to the sky, and just do a simple left click throw. That flash is going to pop right over this little white box, not blinding your teammates as they run up, so it's really team safe. And almost every single position on site is going to get full blinded by this without too much time to react. There's almost nowhere that they're safe from this. I mean, it gets default, white box, right side generator, left side generator. It'll even get back pillar here if they're holding behind it. Like, it's still going to get them. You know, if they're really close, it may not get them. It's just such a good flashbang to throw. I throw it every single time my teammates are pushing up, and it yields incredible results. And now moving on over to Overpass, it's pretty difficult to have a flashbang focused video for every single map without having the A-Site God Flash for Overpass. It's so easy to throw and so beneficial. Right after you've thrown all of your smokes and mollies from this divider position, you just aim right at this little intersection in the lines, right into here, and do a simple jump throw. And that flash is going to go all the way up on the far side of this little roof to where your teammates, as they're running up, well, it's so safe. They can be all the way up pretty much to dice here without getting blinded by this flash. And all of these common angles here that are holding it, whether they're long, whether they're back on dumpster, they're going to get hit with this flash without too much time to react whatsoever. It's just a very, very good team safe flash that you can just layer up as your teammates are pushing onto site. And now moving on over to Nuke, I would say the flash that I have the most success with is whenever we're hitting A, I'll break out the glass, stand right here, and do a jump throw right at this little divot here above this yellow fence. And that's going to pop down, and for anyone pushing out of hut, it's going to not blind them. And anyone up here in heaven, up here in rafters, or playing backside, well, they're going to get full whited by this flash without hardly any time to react whatsoever. It's great just because it's so team safe. It's really easy to just bomb a couple of those over as your teammates are pushing out of hut, and it's also completely safe to anyone pushing out of squeaky. So as you're pinching up on towards A, it's just a great one to throw. For Inferno, I've definitely gotten the most kills off of the half wall flash. So to throw that, you just come right here into this crack in the wall, and you just stand right here, look up towards this very top light that's above the half wall, aim just a little bit above it, and do a simple left click throw. That's going to go on the opposite side here, not blind your teammates if they're hugging the right wall, and it's going to absolutely destroy any of the CTs on the opposite side without much time to react. And of course, it's really easy to peek off of with and just destroy these guys. It is just so fun to peek. I love having my teammates throw this for me because I just love peeking it. And finally, moving on to Mirage, my favorite flashbang for this map is the A-Site God Flash from this little slanted portion of the wall. You just do a simple jump there right at the corner of this building. That's going to go all the way up here and full blind pretty much every single position without blinding your teammates as they run out. As you can see, both of these spots are blind. Anyone here on triples blind. It's also going to full blind the player playing close here, and anyone even on a super tight angle like right here on default. It is just the A-Site God Flash, and I recommend throwing it as a part of every single A hit. So yeah, I hope all these flashes help you rank up in your next CS2 Premier match. If you feel like I missed a couple of flashes, if you don't agree with my list, let me know down in the comments below, and maybe I'll include those in the next flash-focused video that I make on the channel. Anyways, guys, if you want to support me, click that Skins Monkey link down in the description and use code TACTICS for a free $5 or 35% deposit bonus. Anyways, guys, hope you have a fantastic day.